All right. Welcome to the third episode, of From Frack Hand to Financial Freedom. You know, for everybody who hadn't seen my first two episodes, my content, I just want to tell you a little bit about my content. My content has been basically just kind of educating and talking about the reason why the people in my industry, the occupation that I am in, which is the oil and gas industry, just why most people, damn near all people, not everybody, but most people that I see are financially illiterate and basically living paycheck to paycheck. And we're talking about people that are really making very, very high incomes. You know what, man? Today my point was going to be pretty much about retirement, right? I mean, we all know what retirement is, right? We all know what, once you get 65, I think it's 65 and a half or 67 or something like that. Most of us have 401k. Most of us have 401k at our jobs. Some jobs match us up to 4%. Wow, it's a dog over there. But most of our employers, they match us up to a certain percentage, right? Everybody knows 401k. Everybody knows what 401k is. That's not the conversation here. 401k is good, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to, kind of accumulate. They take a certain percentage out of your check, you accumulate it, and that's a good thing to have. It is being taxed, by the way. But very few people know what a Roth IRA is. A Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. A Roth IRA stands for individual retirement account, right? And so, wow, it's just dogs everywhere around here today, right? But a Roth IRA is a separate, and this is something that I wish all of us people, and I say us people, the people in my industry, right? All the oil and gas workers. When we first get into the oil fields, I got into the oil field when I was 26, right? Most of us get into the oil field when we're in our 20s. Not all of us, again, but most of us get into the oil field when we're very, very young, right? And I mean, immediately, if anybody watched my my first two episodes, I talk about something called the oil field disease, which means, as soon as we start making a lot of money, as soon as we start making a great income that we've basically never made before, our mind automatically shifts into consumerism, right? Consumerism. Oh man, I'm fixing to go get, da 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 da. And I just, my deal is, I wonder why most of us never ever try to set and automate and try to set up our money where our money can build and our money can actually work and compound and interest. Very few people know what compound interest is, and that's sad, right? So, like I was saying, a Roth IRA. This is something that you can take a percentage, You could open up a brokerage account. A brokerage account is basically kind of like a checking account, but it's not not at a bank. We don't use banks anymore. That's going to be for a later episode. But one of the legacy brokers like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, things like that, right? Very few people in this area, they don't know what that is, right? But a Roth IRA is something that you can keyword Roth. Roth IRA is something that you can basically, I call it investment, right? Something that you can put your money into, and it's absolutely tax free. And what I mean, let me explain. once you put the money in, once you invest, and once you put the money into an individual retirement account, it's taxed right off the bat, right? It's taxed right off the bat. So once you pull your money out, whenever you retire, or basically if you have the money in the account for over 5 years, I think that you can withdraw the contribution amount, everything that you have put in, not the wow, that's nice. Not what it's gained, not your gains, but the your contribution amount. And again, I'm no financial expert or anything like that. This is just somebody. I am just somebody who is just wondering why I see a lot of people that I know that know very, very little about putting your money somewhere where it starts working and growing. And I'm not talking about a 401k, just a 401k. But today, like I said, the conversation today is about a Roth IRA and a traditional a traditional IRA. Both of them are individual retirement accounts. But like I said, the Roth IRA, that's something that that's an individual retirement account. Again, I know y'all are like, wow, he said that like 3 times. That's something that you can do. You can put your money in tax-free. You're taxed right now, and you'll never be taxed again. That'll be something that you can put your money, when you withdraw it, when you retire, you don't have to worry about any taxes. It's taxed absolutely up front. And that's something that I've asked a lot of my friends, right? Some people know. They're like, you know what, I'm going to invest in a Roth IRA. And I'm like, well, okay. Well, do you know exactly what a Roth IRA is? And they're like, yeah, it's something that, it's just another 401k. And I'm like, well, no, not exactly. And you know what? I don't, if somebody is uneducated on something or doesn't know something, I never make fun of anybody or anything like that. But my journey is just to inform and to educate my people. And again, I mean my people. And when I say my people, I'm not talking about black people. There's no racism or anything like that. It's just the people that are in my industry, the people that I work with hundreds and hundreds of people, again, that make an ungodly amount of money. But today the conversation is Roth IRA. That's the word of the day, is Roth IRA, right? And again, later on in our journey, we're going to be talking about investing and how to trade and how to invest in stocks, and we're going to be talking about how to buy real estate. This channel is going to get very, very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. I think it's going to help a lot of people. But if it were me, and basically it was me, because as of now I'm still in the oil and gas industry, but if I could go back, I would absolutely, for all my young people out there, for all my young guys out there that are getting in the oil and gas industry, the first thing that you want to do is you want to automate. You want to automate your money. And what I mean by automate is you want to put your money in something that once you get paid, once you get your paychecks, a certain percentage of your paycheck is going here, 401k, if your company has it, if it provides it. You want to get you a Roth IRA. Traditional IRA, just to let you guys know, is same thing. It's an individual retirement account. However, with a traditional, you are taxed when you take it out. So the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA is a Roth IRA, like I said a while ago, you're taxed up front. And once you retire and once you get the money out, you're tax free. You don't have to worry about any taxes. A traditional IRA is you don't have to worry about any taxes right now. Once you withdraw it, you'll get taxed. And a lot of people, most of my people know that I don't think taxes are going to go down, right? Taxes are not going to get any cheaper. Taxes are not going to go down. They're going to go up. So that's what makes a Roth IRA so special. And so I just want people to research and kind of look and kind of really read about using a Roth IRA. It is a very, 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 very good tool that I think that everybody should use. It's something that could really, really build wealth for you in the long term. Not fast, in the long term, right? So for all my people out there, for all my men and women that are in the oil and gas industry, a Roth IRA is a very, very, very good thing to do. Very good thing to have. It's something that you can use, you can invest, you can actively put your hands on, you can withdraw to a certain amount, only your contribution amount. But it's a very, very good thing to have. And my deal is, a lot of people don't know anything. A lot of people don't understand it. I tell my guys all the time, because I'm a supervisor at work, right? I tell my guys all the time, knowing something and understanding something is two totally different things. Knowing and understanding is two totally different things. Anybody could know something, right? Anybody can use a lawnmower and mow the yard, right? But very few people understand how a lawnmower works, how the blades work, how the lawnmower, I know that was kind of a crazy analogy, but I'm just trying to tell you that knowing and understanding, those are two totally different things. So that's what my conversation today is pretty much about, man, is just retirement. Do you have any idea how many people in this country retire and they don't have enough money to live the rest of their life in? It's a lot. I don't know the statistics. I'm actually going to have the receipts for that as my episodes go on, because this is going to be an educational self-improvement channel. But a lot of people retire. A lot of people retire in this country, and they retire basically broke. And so that's why I'm explaining to the people that are in, especially any industry really, but especially my industry, in the oil and gas industry. Start off by automating your money. If your company provides 401k, great, and they match you, that's awesome. But on the side, you want to get you a Roth IRA. That's something that you can compound, you can invest your money. That's another individual retirement account that you can put in that's tax-free. And when I say tax-free, that means that as soon as you put it in there, they're going to tax it, right? They're going to tax it as soon as you put it in there. And once you retire, you don't have to worry about taxes. And that's something that can compound, and that can compound in interest for, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, however long your working life is. So that's what my episode today was about. Roth IRAs. I mean, look into that. Look into that, right? It's just amazing. I mean, everybody, I know everybody's watching these videos like, bro, you're acting like Roth IRA is something that's just been invented or something. No, it's not. But you know what? Wow. The sad thing about it is very few people understand what it is and how it works. So, that's the word of the day today. For all my people. Again, when I say my people, I mean the people in the oil and gas industry. That's with me. Oil and gas industry. That is an individual retirement account. So for all my young people out there that are starting in the oil and gas industry, please, the oil field disease, that's something that you don't want to have. That's something that you don't want to get, right? You don't want to get I'm fixing to buy, my wife wants me to buy. And we have to really, really think about, let's make a plan. Let's have a plan for our money, so we don't have to do this for 30 years or 15 years or even 10 years. Have a plan. Again, the oil and gas industry that I work in is a stepping stone. That is something that you use It's a tool that you use. It's a tool that you use to get where you're really, really trying to go. So, again, this is the third episode, man, and we're just walking and talking. This is the third episode of From Frack Hand to Financial Freedom. And we're going to go, like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to dive deeper. We're going to dive deeper into what some of these things are and how to invest and how to trade. I'm going to teach my people how to trade. Again, I have to say that so I don't get, people are going to be like, what do you mean by you people? I mean, the oil and gas industry. That is a lot of people. A lot of people that are not in the oil and gas industry, they're not going to understand what I'm talking about. They're going to be like, what the hell? Bro, I don't know what this dude is talking about. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. Financial freedom. Financially independent. It's a good conversation. It's a good conversation to have. It's something that every person thinks of, but they don't understand. A lot of people get up and go to work. A lot of people get up and go to work and say, God, Lord, I wish that I could be somewhere else. I wish that I could be on the island, or I wish that I could be in Hawaii, or I wish that I didn't have to work. If you educate yourself, if you become financially literate, that could be the answer to a bunch of people's problems. You know what I'm saying? That could be the answer to a bunch of people's problems. So, I'm just going off the top of the dome here. Just these are thoughts. These are thoughts that are on my mind, man. And I was just reading about a Roth IRA today, and that's what the video was about today. A Roth IRA. Look at it. Look it up. Read about it. That's a very, very powerful tool to have. Individual retirement account. Very, very powerful to have. So, this is Low Trey, man. Episode 3, From Frack Hand to Financial Freedom. Every episode, we're going to get deeper and deeper. We're going to get deeper and deeper, and we're going to get deeper and deeper into this conversation. You know what I'm saying? And my journey, the journey that I'm going to be walking down, is I just want to bring awareness. I just want to bring awareness to everybody that is in the oil and gas industry. Like I said again, this goes from anybody that's in any industry that has a very, very high income, that works at McDonald's, that works at Walmart, this is for anybody, right? We have to become financially literate. We just do. We were not taught this in school. And so now there is no excuse. There is absolutely no excuse for the reason we cannot learn how money works and how to make money work for us. We have to learn that. If you want to get out of the the corporate plantation is what I call it. The corporate plantation. The hamster wheel, the rat race. That hamster wheel that you have to get on every day. That 9 to 5 that you get on every day. That a lot of people hate going to. Not everybody hates their job. Some people love their job. But a lot of people go to work every single day and they say, man, oh my God, bro. Is this what life is? Is this what life is? Is this life is like getting up, going to this job and really making other people money, making somebody else rich? There is another way. And this channel here is going to take you there. Like I said, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So, everybody tune in, man. I hope everybody gives me a thumbs up. Hope everybody kind of gives me a like on the page, man. This is just the beginning, man, and we're going to dive. The channel is actually going to get more informative and actually going to get a lot deeper, and we're actually going to be teaching financial financial literacy. We're going to be helping a lot of people. So, man, I hope I can get a thumbs up, and hope I can get a like for trying to get out here and just trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? I could get on YouTube and say a lot of stuff, a lot of crap. But you know what? I chose to use this platform to try to help people, to try to educate people. So the quote of the day is, and we're going to leave it here. Your 9 to 5 is somebody else's passive income. Say it again for people in the back. Your 9 to 5 is somebody else's passive income. That's making somebody else rich. We got to get out of that. This is Lil Trey, man. Hopefully everybody can subscribe to the channel, because this channel here is going to be dope. I hate to sound arrogant like that, but I'm gonna put a lot of work into this. A lot of work into educating and information and about mostly investing, and about making and learning how to make your money work, and about passive income, and about investing in real estate. It's gonna get good, man. It's really gonna get good. So hopefully people can subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up on it, man. So I'm out, man. Everybody have a good day, man. One love, man.